Hey, once again, it's your boy Daddy from Triple D Game coming at you with another FS22 map maker stream video. You know how we do it. Let's get to it. Alright, ladies and gents, boys and girls, coming at you with another one. Just picking up from the last episode, like we do. Matter of fact, in the last one, we actually had a little technical difficulty. And we lost all that progress. But off camera, I went ahead and got us back to where we were, plus a little bit of extra, not too much. So it's up to it. See what we got here. Pretty much anything I gotta do to get us back to where we were exactly is to grab this light and pop that right here. Okay, and then grab this sign. So we had that right here. Something like that. Right, and then yeah, so everything, all this that we had up here, it was all gone. I had to redo it. I actually made it to where the concrete showing this time though. I brought in all the parked cars just to see if there was like a camper, like there was in 19, and there is not. I was going to throw a camper or two down up here, but there is none. Alright, so I had to put that building back. I had to put this back because that was going too. And then I added this building, which is something that we didn't have done. And then I put this in there. And I put extra firewood in there. We didn't have that done. Then I brought this fence over and the basketball hoop like we had. But I also put a bench in here. Then we added the power back to that. Yeah, that's pretty much what we had. And then some. So now I'm trying to find another power thing here that we don't necessarily need. Need this one. We just threw these two together, so now we're going to have to tweak that by itself there. This here. good enough, I think. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so like we might do maybe another building. And then I want to do at least two spots that have nothing but tents. You know what I mean? And then obviously the tents do not show up until spring or winter or whatever. Yeah, I was really hoping there was an actual camper, like the little, even if it was the little one on the pickup truck, like we had in 19. All right, so look at it moving. Alright, so and as far as the buildings go, like I'd like to keep them separated, like the plots are, but we're gonna put one right here, and then we're gonna do this. I guess we probably could do 2 more buildings, and then we could use this area and this area for tents, and then put another main building right here on the end, and then we'll get our basketball court in there, and then that'll be it. I can't wait to get this done. I really can't wait to get this done so I can get back to playing the game, make some how-to video. You know what? YouTube just sent me a thing saying that if it happens, like they removed one of my videos and then said if it happens again, I'll get a strike. Well, it was for a how to install mods video. Like, dude, there's 1,000 of them on YouTube of how to install mods. Like, and they're trying to give me a strike for saying that it's violating the YouTube guidelines, which is for like showing people how to get either free software or like games for free without paying for them. Well, that's not what downloading mods is. Like, obviously it's free, it's a mod, it's not a full game, it's not software, it's none of that. So why did my video get removed for it? For all that, you might as well remove every mod video out there then, because all I did was showed how to go to the website, download the thing, and then install it to your game. And the violation is showing people how to get games, stuff like that, without payment. Well, there is no payment for it, so I disputed it. We'll see what happens. I could have just left it go, but if I leave it go, then if something else happens, then they can stop me from streaming and or posting videos for a week, and then I'll get a strike. Well, I don't want a strike, and there's no reason I should even be close to having a strike. Considering I made the same video for FS19, like the same exact video. I just named it a little bit different, but it's the same exact video doing the same exact thing. And it never got pulled for 19, so why did it get pulled for 22? I mean, I put that over that way further than I meant to, but that's fine. We'll just put some tents and stuff there. I did not mean to do that. Look at that. Don't want that showing. They're gonna let me split that apart. Can't really do that with that one. Yeah, that kind of sucks, huh? Let's pull that out of there. Okay, sweet. Moving on. See, I don't know if I should put this. So we'll do that there, and then we'll put that little booth here too. We'll put that like right here, and then maybe a couple parked cars right there or something too. And this here, we can get rid of this and just paint one in there. We don't need that. There was a rock under the map somewhere I was supposed to delete. I can't remember where it was at exactly. So let's see if we can't maybe find that too. Yo, what's going on? Yo, homie, yo. So do we need this? No. Is it gonna be cool? Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. Just a little staircase to lead you from the main office if you want to walk down from the campsite. You know, that's all. Oops. Back to smooth. so weird, man. It needs a post. Honestly, we probably didn't have to do that because now that I'm looking, this is actually too high here. So we drop that down. It might put it right at the right height. Yeah, because what I was going to do, let me get this in here real quick and then. Feels like it should be up there. When you do that, it's too high here. Yeah, so what I was going to do was just sink this ground down to hit this staircase, right? But I don't think we need it. No. Sure we don't. Alright, so get rid of that. Bush was actually kind of good there. Just up this way further would have been better. Things a pain in the neck. You know what? Let me just get that back to the way I had it. Okay. And I think our main problem is slid back more so it would touch right there. Might have been too far back, but we'll see in a minute. Yeah, Eric, how's Eric been? That's Eric, still there? Sorry, brother, I was concentrating. Alright. Wow. I would have to get a little staircase in there, man. But I think it works pretty good. Bloop bloop. Getting cool. Walk on over to the trail there and get back to your campsite. Yeah, after you came down to get yourself a soda pop or something. See, I guess it would have worked better if I'd have put it over this way more, so as soon as you top the stairs you could have continued straight on that trail, but it'll be okay because we're not going back at it again. How about it? Now we need, what was I going to do? Yeah, I was going to do these two things right here with just tents. We could do tents here, but I feel like we should maybe do, maybe tents and a building. Because then our basketball court's going to be here. Yeah, just like this one, we have tents and a building. You just can't see the tents. Alright, so I just wish we had. I wish I had time to go in Blender and actually make some actual little cabins. Alright, so alright, so maybe I should just do like bathrooms or something right here next to our basketball court.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
I'll do this, and then I'll put a bench or two in there, whatever will actually fit in there, and then we'll put the bathrooms there or something. And we could even do it. We could even do it like this, maybe. Put this over here. Put that little angle there. Thinking about that way so I didn't have to mess with the ground, but I'm still gonna have to mess with the ground a little bit. Alright, so let's, oh man, I'll do that. Back to replace. Replace this, of course. It goes too low. That's the men's. Yeah, that way when you're waiting your turn for the bathroom and it's raining, yeah, you got a little shelter here. I'd say we could push them all the way back, but we'll leave them out here so when you sit down, you ain't knocking your head off of that. We don't have room to get 3. But we could... could maybe do them like this. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, it worked. Alright, so no, pretty much I just gotta get our last building in, and then get the tents put in. Then we get our basketball court built. Like, we're not gonna worry about the power lines and stuff right now until we actually start like messing with power lines everywhere. I don't know, maybe I should try to shoot them in there, but get our tent in there, get our basketball court done, and then I'm gonna come over here and, like I was talking about earlier, I'm gonna drop this building down a little bit. I'm gonna sink the ground down, drop the building down, so it's sitting on a different level, so it's not all just flat, because it's all kind of like super flat. The way the buildings are laid out, I really can't do too much. Maybe I could raise this ground up just as a hair or something, just so it isn't all like perfectly flat. It's just too flat, but the way the buildings are laid out, I really can't do too much, because this here is a drive-through. I could kind of mess with it a little bit. Like this here, the ground isn't flat, but everything beyond this point right here, out here is all flat. And then we can start painting in our dirt and our roads and all that good stuff. The fun part. Yeah, seeing it all come to life. Alright, so this here, like I said, let's go. We still gotta adjust that building, but let's grab another one of these guys here. the last one, I just sunk it down just to where it looked like this thing was built on dirt without the concrete pad. I'm trying to accomplish that same thing here. Try. Without having to just replace it all and make it all one height. Excuse me, we gotta replace this. We'll make it all this height right here. Even replacing it was still messed up. Okay. Good enough. It all looks weird until we actually get the what we're painting on the ground down. We're just getting everything placed right now. Okay. Like, I don't know if we have actual like fireplaces or like fire pits, or if it's just the grills. I'm not sure. But we'll go around, we'll put grills at all of the things. We'll put like grills around all the tents and all that good stuff. Again, I don't know if I'm keeping all these lights here, and then when we put the basketball court in, we'll put actual floodlights. We still got to make it pull for our hoop. See, I thought I was going to have to make this too, but I don't, so that it works. It worked. What else we need here? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 actual cabins per se, and then tents there. We could maybe do tents here. We'll do tents here, tents there, and tents there. Then our basketball court there. Okay. Now I'm not going to delete this stuff yet, just in case, because like while we're painting everything in and that, we might see that we need something else, or we'll see. And then as far as these signs go, I wanted to make, like, keep the actual frame of the sign and just make new signs for them. So we got to see what we're doing with that too. We could take that up there. Yeah, there's that grill. See, these are like fire rings, but they're fire ring grills. We'll put another one of these on the other side of the campgrounds. See, I could use caves to mark our caves, but I don't want to. We can put this up there, that place that. And that's about it. Other than all of our invisible stuff here. Alright, so what I gotta hold up that sign. Campground sign. We got some, yeah, like little stuff like this. What is this, a bat house or a bat feeder or something like that? Put the bats right outside your door. What else? Alright, so where the cabins are, yeah, right where the cabins are, we will use these grills here, and then where the tents are set up, we'll use these ones, maybe something like that. hoping it was gonna let me click on all my visible stuff, but it didn't. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like Friday streams are super slow. But I might do a stream later tonight on Construction Simulator because we had some requests for that. So I might go ahead and do that. And then I would like to go ahead like ASAP and get all these things here put into my XML file so I can get rid of them from here. Okay, so we got summer, autumn, there's already one of these here, but it disappears after summer. Where did that go? So there's summer. Summer, and then autumn. We gotta make sure everything's actually hitting the ground right. Can't even really mess with that. I think this had to go up. Bathtub. We gotta do them benches. We're definitely not supposed to be floating in the air. See, I'm not sure if they were supposed to be like outside of the tent or inside the tent. And I just moved it too, so. Like I kind of moved the tent. How's all that floating? Now, now that we can see it, let's try this again. We'll get it all placed and then we can throw it back into autumn so it will disappear. It's not going to disappear, but it's only going to show. Well, it'll disappear in here, obviously. Probably why, because I was hitting the summer one whenever I was trying to place this one. So that's why it wasn't hitting the ground right. That's all I need is floating stuff, man. Definitely gotta make sure we got everything on the ground or where it's supposed to be. And that's the only bad thing about placing stuff like this too is if you go in the game, you would have to run through the seasons just to make sure everything was actually placed the way it was supposed to be. That looks good. So now we got to put all that stuff back into autumn. Like so. Okay, now let's do the summer one. Make sure all that is right. See, they actually do have that running outside. It's kind of weird. So I'm gonna pull all this out too, just so I can make sure everything's right. See, there's the fireplace. We're going to snag a couple of those. We're going to use grills and those. Alright, so... Yep, campfire. Sweet. Alright, so let me... just go ahead and grab all of this. Alright, and then... that summer. Where'd my tank go? we're good. With that one anyway. So now, summer, autumn, spring. So we could do another one for spring and set it right there in the same place. And that way, all but summer, or all but winter, there'll actually be something there. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that, but... Alright, real quick, guys, I'm going to take a real quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Alright, cool. We're back. Alright, so spring. I guess that's just showing. Yeah, it's showing this stuff is that. Alright, so basically, this needs to be moved up. build it a little bit and then drop down. This is a pain in the neck, just so you guys know. It really is. Good enough. Bathtub. That's good. Alright, so all year long, except for winter, there will be something there. Okay? Let's close these up. Move on to the next spot. It's a lot of work, man. A lot of work. Especially when I go to putting in the telephone lines just to run power to these things. That's going to be a pain in the neck too. Right before I put the trees in, we'll do that. Alright, so the next spot, we'll set up camping tents right there, I guess. So obviously, summertime. Copy that, bring that over here. Then we're going to rearrange that. So, right now, let's flatten this ground. Get rid of this. So we can see what we're doing. Let's flatten this ground. That's kind of dangerous. That campfire being inside the other tent, ain't it? A little bit dangerous, if you ask me. It's a nice setup, I believe so. Yeah, man. I think that'll work pretty good. Alright, so that's for summertime, and then let's go ahead and do spring there as well. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a lot of work to do some campgrounds. Alright, this one should be rather easy. Let's just hope so. Copy it. I wonder if it will, like if you're standing here when it switches seasons, you know what I mean? If you can actually see it. Like if it just changes right, you know what I mean? Be kind of weird. Bathtub was really floating. We're good. And now that I got a little rhythm going here, it's actually not too terrible. I actually want to copy campfire from summer. And at least get one here in autumn. So let's drag this up. And then find the summer for here. Open that up, grab that campfire. copy it. And then grab the one that it copied and then put it here in autumn. Then close summer back up, open autumn, and see where our campfire ended up being. Open autumn. Find that campfire. And put that place right there in front of that tent. Looks pretty good. Now I should do the same thing for over here. For here. We just gotta find this summer. That was pretty easy. Open that up. Find the campfire. Copy it. Hold on, we'll set it out here real quick. Close that up. There's our campfire. Now we gotta find the autumn for over here, which is right there. So we'll take that campfire, put it out here. For some reason it doesn't want to hit the ground. So we gotta force it down there. Grab it and turn it in the autumn. Pretty simple, but effective. So that's done. It's just going to be a pain in the neck having to highlight all that when you're placing everything down, just to make sure or whenever we're painting, just to make sure we're painting everything in the right spot. But at least all that's in there. Let's get rid of this. Delete that. Now for this one, what I want to do, it's a pretty chunky area, so we could do 2 sets of, or maybe one big tent and a bunch of the smaller tents, or a couple of the smaller tents, or we could do 2 of the big tents, a couple of the small tents. Or we could do like one of these little lean-tos there, so it's there all the time. Maybe pop that in the back somewhere here to where it's there at all times, and then build a little camping area around it. Ground level. Over there anyway. will be this again. So it's sitting on the ground level. We have to again get rid of this grass. Here we go. Do our summer, spring, and autumn. Start with summer though, and then that way we can copy the campfires and stuff. Let's see. Alright, that's more like it. Tub. Where's that tub? Here. You know what? I keep copying this from the one that I had previously done, so hoping that it would fix everything, but it's not. It's definitely not. Alright, so that's summer. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for summer is maybe grab these tents. Where's the other tent at? Okay, right here. Copy this. Grab that other tent, if I can find it again. Tent 1. Copy it, slap that back there. Maybe kind of make sure the openings are facing the middle on each one. And then we'll throw a campfire right there in the middle of these 4. boop, and then face all the openings towards the campfire. Well, matter of fact, I guess this one here really doesn't matter too much because there's actually a fire over here too, but we'll face all four of these little tents towards that fire. Okay, and then we will grab that campfire. Which is right here. Then we'll copy it and try to guess to get it in between all those tents. Everything else I'm really not worried about, just gotta make sure this campfire is actually sitting right here. Okay, summer. Debating on putting another tent right there, but that'll be okay. We'll grab that chair right there. Where's that chair at? Bench. We gotta open the tent stuff right here, I think. No. Holding, there we go. Put like 2 chairs on this side where there's a tent missing, kinda. There we go. So we'll put a couple chairs here around that fire. And there. Right here. Go. Yeah, it's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Like I said, after we get the ground painted the way that we're gonna have it, we get all the trees and everything in here, man, it's gonna be sweet. Close summer now. Ooh, matter of fact. Summer. Okay, let's copy that campfire again. Copy that campfire. And we're gonna grab that campfire. Bring it up here, toss it there for a minute. Close summer. Double summer, bring summer up here. Okay, now we gotta find autumn. Bring autumn over here. Oh, you know what? I don't even have to. I don't have to because I already got that campfire there. Okay, sweet. So we can actually grab this campfire and delete that. Okay, and let's grab that autumn. going to copy that again. Just because there isn't really much happening with it. And we got this big area here. So we're going to utilize all of that. The only bad part is it just causes us a little more work because we're going to have to go in here and make sure that everything is sitting on the ground there. Okay, so I'm actually gonna throw these two together for right this moment, just so we can see them at once. Make sure they're kinda centered there. Now we gotta make sure everything's actually sitting on the ground, not hovering. That campfire is crooked. All this stuff is hovering in this one actually, so let me just back up there. That's where it separates them. I'm trying to pull the whole thing down. It should be right. Oh. See, I don't know why it didn't sit right, but that's because of summer sitting there. It's weird, but it doesn't let you sit it down. Okay. Now let's check this campfire by opening this. Grab this campfire. Just pull it out of autumn, set it up top. And of course it's messed up. And it would be like that in game, so we gotta definitely make sure it's right. And of course, close that. Close summer. Autumn, autumn, autumn. Campfire. Little stuff, man. If you don't catch this stuff now, you'll be definitely fixing it in an update of the map. So it's best if you catch this little stuff now. Obviously, right? Okay. Now it looks good. Now we can grab that and throw it back in our autumn. Okay, now let's check the other one. See, this one's actually sitting perfect, which is crazy. I'm sure the fireplace is messed up, so we gotta do the same. Grab a hold of the fireplace, pull it out so we can actually see it. And it's actually not too bad. Not as bad as I thought it would have been. Alright, I gotta get my kid in like 20 minutes. Really isn't nobody here to really hear that, but and then now we just gotta do spring. Maybe we should do the same thing with spring. Add 2 of them. the hardest thing is this table and that lantern, so I'm gonna make sure the table and lantern is sitting right, and then we'll go around and adjust everything else. So let's open that up. Yeah, this definitely took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, just because there's a lot of this little iffy stuff. And then there's like other stuff that I wanted to do as well, like adding signs, like make my own little signs and that for the camp. But I can't do that right now until I actually go and make the wording and stuff for the signs, so we'll worry about that later. I would like to have it all done all at the same time, but it is what it is. Sometimes we can't, and we don't always get what we want. I guess. Really got a hole in there right here. I want to fix it, but then again I don't want to, because it'll probably mess our campfire up. And all the other stuff. Yeah, summer and all that stuff. Oops. Basically the same thing. Every time I gotta move the chair or something. Yeah, it must have been because of that hole over there or something. I don't know. There's holes here too. And that's because I didn't have the strength of my brush turned up high enough whenever I did the replacing on the ground. I didn't have the strength of the brush turned up high enough, so whenever we replace the ground to make it all level, it does that. Like, you gotta have the strength of your brush turned all the way up, or it does that to you. It's weird, but that's what it does. Alright, so basically let's grab that and this, drag it up in our list here, put it with the rest of the summer and springs and winters and all that good stuff. Alright, so now we gotta work on our basketball court. And that's pretty much it, I think. I was gonna add a tent and stuff here. I don't know, here maybe we'll just open up summer. And then we'll grab these little tents. Copy. Pop one right here. Same thing with this one. Sit right. I don't happen to adjust the ground for it. That'd be nice.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Alright, so there's all of our tents and everything set up there. We get our basketball court in there. We'll be good to go. Finally. And then, like I said, we're going to sink this down where that building's sitting. And then I actually want to maybe pop this up and make a little hill here. Not up too far because I don't want to block anything here. Make a little hill here. And this here is going bye-bye, so we can make a little hill here. And then that'll kind of separate this from that, but still have a road going through the two hills, and then the trees and all that'll be there. It'll separate the farm from the little campgrounds. And then we'll have a gate here too, so it'll be like the campers isn't just able to go up into your farm. Obviously it'll be open. Yeah, so that's what we got. Finish that up, then we might throw a car or two like by the campground and stuff. I mean, we still gotta do all the paint on the ground and that, but I want to get this basketball court in here. Hopefully that works pretty good for us as well. See what the rotation on this is, and then try to just reverse it. So, copy. Drag that down here. That's minus. Minus 20, so what if we just took the minus off? That doesn't mean nothing, does it? So we're gonna do 180 here, maybe? No. 90? Yeah. 90, 45, something like that. 90. Alright, but the problem with that is we needed to go the other way. So minus 90? Yes. Alright, so that way we'll have a perfect squared off basketball court. For some reason, man, I feel like 2 would be too small on the width, and 3 would be like way too wide. But I think I'm gonna do 3 anyway, just so we can have like some benches on either side inside of it. So we'll roll with that and see what that gives us for width. And then obviously we're gonna do length the other way, so it'll be this way long. And it should butt right. Ooh, that should butt right up, considering we just spun it around there on the y-axis. Should match right up for us. It's gonna be a little bit off. Yeah, a little bit off. But pretty darn close. And then same with the basketball hoop. I'll try to get it centered on one side, and then I'll spin it on the Y, and then just drag it straight across, so they'll be perfectly spaced and centered. See, man, I feel like 3 is like way too big. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Mm. Yeah, tell me I was muted that whole time. Oh man. But anyway, this fence here, I think this is going to work pretty good. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. I tried stretching it out. It just looks bad. But I could actually, if I wanted to, shrink it down just a hair. And then double stack them. And then it wouldn't be so tall. But I think this would work though. So whenever you're shooting hoops, it ain't going over the fence. You ain't having to fetch it from back here. And then once we get done with that, our campgrounds is pretty much done other than telephone pole wires, signs, stuff like that. We can get to that later though. But before we start painting everything, boom, I want to jump over here and get this rock quarry put in. Like I said, I was going to bring this hillside to where, how it is right here, I was going to bring it around and like this to where just this little piece is the quarry. And then this here will be slope here. Or we could just leave it that big and have a bigger quarry. It all depends on how it starts looking whenever we get to putting it together here. Here's our little road here. And I didn't decide whether I was going to make it switch back here a little bit or not. But pretty much that's it for this one, guys. I gotta go get my kid. Thanks for watching. And like I said, later on today, we might do a construction simulator stream. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. Again, Giants Partners. Any new, the new game, the old game, any DLCs, the upcoming expansion, any of that good stuff. Check out the links in the description, or use the code Triple D at checkout at no extra cost to you. All proceeds go to support the channel. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's it for this one. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, hit that subscribe button, mash them notification bells, and I'm out. Deuces.